Good afternoon. I will tell you about how I wrote my poem, Painted Text. It's all on. Yeah. Please hold on because I lost it. Yeah, it's on handprayerpoems.wordpress.com and then rfvietnamrose or I shall write dot blogspot.com and on poemhunter.com and on my other blogs tagged as Rose Vocations. So the title is Colors Painted Text, and this was how I wrote the poem. So red ochre is the earth's color. It is the ground, a soil that grows harvests. It is associated with blood. The word ochre is sweet to the mouth, so I like it. Theology is a subject taken by philosophy students as this poem is addressed to vocations. That time I remember one wearing a cool blue shirt. I'm showing a stage, down rolls a canary wing, draping a stage between now and tomorrow. Literally draped with a yellow curtain as compared to a canary, its wings. How beautiful, a light between time zones of now and tomorrow. Your kiss is my fantasy, the sweetest ever, a kind of perfection to my reality as Plato's utopia. The love poem which can never happen becomes real in words of fiction. I live in this world. A writer lives in her creation. The zeal in the work completes the work. The writer's purpose is a structured passion. Here I'm thinking of life and journey, of each one of us, of holy workers, of all those who sail. It is a ferry like the Memphis Ferry on translating hieroglyphic love songs by John I. Foster. Ideogrammatic language is automatically the language of poetry. Imagism by Ezra Pound. The passion of this love rose dancing suns from heaven, shafts of authentic dusk and dawn, Gotterdammerung, twilight of the gods. That is the power of love, and that love is only coming from one Father of all, our one God. A blessing for everyone. You are no exception. So it's you. And then again, the recurrence of images like rainbows after bliss, like seeing the rainbow every morning with you, its visibility as enchanting, dramatizing moments of being. The poem is a cross of a narrative, lyric, and personal poetry. I want it to represent a strength of attachment that genuinely endures the looming separation. Love gathers, dug, in generations of transient hues. This is a metaphor of the painted text. Literally, I send on my phone, I miss you. Contemporary literature, shortened text messages, chat CPs, and such a zeal from the saints that my words come to be. So, the poem expresses an intense emotion, graphic of text and life in the time of Pope Benedict XVI, Joseph Aloysius Ratzinger. By foreign tongues, I mean serious readers of poetry can depict in this context passion, the Holy Spirit, and charity. The Trinity. The climax came into the poem showing a great good harvest for the world, such as flourishing bright green. In sturdy night graves, I mean holy saints, angels, and the faithful departed. We have to pray. Signs as such are the black bulls that must obey the omnipotent. Finally, I wait in the poem with Jesus on the cross. I am in all places with you in prayer. Love suffices in one sacred heart. The chant begins in Kyrie, for there is no other way but to love. Hence, the poem ends with the heart's message, love you, baby. I wrote this poem on March 21, 2013, 2 p.m. my time. I had mixed emotions that trailed to this poem. The words came spontaneously, and I wrote this in only a few hours. Some facts, though, were saved in my memory so many years ago, like 12 years ago. I received the inspiration from my guardian saint, Hannibal Mary de Francia. Later, I tried to ask the opinion of a writing professor, and this is what Sir Albert Kesuga told me. Rose, I see two levels of theme here. One, a love, passionate one, and treaty wanting one lover to come home, hold you again in his arms, caress you, fulfill you. 2. The passion for the sacred heart that seems to unite with the absence of your pine for lover. Reminds me of Saint Therese of Avila, the angst for this physical presence of the crucified Christ in her. So right on. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you read my poems. Thank you, and a blessed afternoon.